Hi, it's Mary Beth. I'm here for my monthly A Few Minutes with Mary Beth behind the scenes at StencilGirl Products. And I have something to talk about today that doesn't have anything to do with stencils. And it's just a little odd, but I was thinking about it during my walk this morning. A lot of people will ask me, what can I do to be successful or to make my business work or to get noticed or to get ahead or this or that or da 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 da. And, you hear things and you read books and articles and maybe listen to podcasts that have advice here and there. And often I recall the phrase, do the work. And, I don't know what that means exactly. Show up, show up. Have you heard that? I'm sure you have. Show up, do the work, just do it. And for me, it goes back to kind of the work ethic that was instilled in me, from my grandparents and then also my parents. And it is this idea that you just don't give up, that you keep trying and that you give it your all and your best and with passion. And that leads me, that's another one you've heard. Do what you love, the money will follow. And, I used to think that's a bunch of bunk, honestly, until I did it. And I was like, wow, I did what I loved. And I did what is passionate for me, and the sharing of the ideas about the stencils is so passionate for me. And it is true. It is really true. So I largely believe that work ethic and passion are sort of wrapped into this package that can help you on a path, hopefully to success and to a rewarding career in the arts and crafts industry. I remember a story that illustrates this for me is when I was writing my first book, A Flavor for Mixed Media. I don't even know if you can still get it anymore because it, I guess it maybe sold about 15,000 copies and they never reprinted it. So I think there's still some out there. But anyway, so I was teaching actively during those years. It wasn't the pandemic time, so we were all out and about. And I was teaching in New Hampshire at an event and called Squam. Oh, I used to love that event. Anyway, I was teaching over there and I had driven my car because I had a ton of art supplies. And here was the plan. At the end of my trip, of my teaching trip, I had taught a few locations. I was kind of like on a little caravan around. At the end, my husband was going to fly in to New Hampshire and I'd pick him up and we would go on just a little vacation. We were going to go to Niagara Falls and Quebec City. We were really excited. Well, I had finished my book. My book, was doing whatever it does next after you finish. And anyway, my husband calls me and he said, you got a big package from your publisher. And I said, really? Open it if you don't mind, because I was still in New Hampshire, still teaching. And he said, the draft is here and you're supposed to edit it and overnight it back to them, within 10 days. And I'm like, seriously? I mean, I'm not home, first of all, and then I'm not gonna be home. Then I'm gonna be on this long deserved vacation. So anyway, I said, well, bring it with you, because it was the only thing I could think of. So I had a few more days to teach. He flew in. We drove up to Canada I think we went to Quebec City. I don't remember, but all I remember for sure is we had this little kind of like a little apartment type hotel. I don't know. I don't even think there was Airbnb back then, but it was something kind of like that, and we were like in the rafters of this older building and the ceilings were all different shapes. And there was this little alcove with a window and a desk right in front of it. And we walked in there and I said, this is where I'm gonna edit my book. I did. I spent the beginning of our vacation finishing up the book and then looking for a place where we could overnight it from Canada back to the United States so that I could meet the deadline. And, you know, it felt very rewarding. And I'm sitting here remembering the story, which I might not have remembered it had I done it in my own home. But it was that push. And it's that kind of work ethic that has always guided me to, no matter what, I figure out a way to get it done and to stay on task. And if I fall, I pick myself up. If I cry, I pick up a cat and I cuddle a kitty, or I listen to a meditation on anxiety and try to calm myself down. I mean, I have tricks. I have little tricks that I've learned through the years, but it's mainly about keeping myself on target and moving to the next thing and continuing to do the work, and it leads to good things that have moved our company forward to where we're celebrating our 10th anniversary. And I am beyond grateful for the blessings this company has brought to my life. And I do believe that it comes from a higher power. I really believe that. And I feel incredibly blessed. And I am blessed by all of you who follow us and who listen to the things I say and who watch the videos and who are passionate about stencils the way I'm passionate about stencils. And despite what we're all going through right now, life is good, people. For me, it's good. I hope for you too. I wish the best to everybody. Thank you once again for listening to A Few Minutes with Mary Beth. It was maybe more than a few this month. Thanks so much.